thing that changed that for me is I hung around with people that were more successful than I was, right? My very first experience as an entrepreneur, I aligned myself with somebody that was making six figures a month and leading a team of thousands. And when I did that, my whole mindset shifted, right? About like what life's about and what you can accomplish. And when you're around people, I would say don't be the coolest person of the five that you hang out with, right?
Mm.
Like make
I
sure
don't ever
you're
want to be the smartest
constantly
person in the room.
exactly, right?
Because
Put yourself
yeah.
around people that are going to challenge you and stretch your thinking. And I mean, even just, listening, I listened to Rich Dad Poor Dad on a business trip that I took years ago. And even just listening to that book, your
Mhm.
mind just changes so much and it opens up possibility. And that's what you've got to do with your circle. If you have the people that are constantly pulling you down and holding you back, you're never going to grow. You've got to find, and when they are family, it is difficult, right? There are
Yeah.
different boundaries, though, that you can set and add more of the influence to pull you forward, increase that
Yeah.
energy, that vibration.
Well, that's the thing, right? We all get around our crew and we all like, oh, I've made it. And once you start, I've made it, you've got that mindset of I've made it.
Hmm.
Then you start changing into Mr. Good Enough, right? Or Miss Good Enough. And that's that person sucks. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's the one that's going to hold you back. Well, I'm doing good, compared to my peers. I'm getting that promotion, or, I look at people in my neighborhood and I've got the nicest lawn and stuff like that. Okay, Mr. Good Enough. Just stay
Yeah.
there, stay that status quo and start living for the weekend, right? I think they even wrote a song about that. Living for, maybe, I don't know. But when you start getting in that mindset, and not that you need to be all work and no play, but you need to realize you've got to, again, going back to like having a financial plan, have a plan for your life. What do you want your life to look like? Because it can literally look like anything. And if you're one of those people that, oh, no, it can't, certain groups have certain privileges and da 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 da, you got a broke ass mindset. I'm going to say it. Okay. And you
Mhm.
probably have already trashed the video or even turned us off. And that's okay. Again, what we're trying to do is wake you up. Okay. It's
Yeah.
like the Matrix. We're trying to unplug that thing from the back of your head, telling you can have that lifestyle or, financial life that you want, but you've got to do the work, right? You've got to understand and don't just start going. Find a plan, right? What do you want it to look like? What do I need to do there? Get that spending plan, right? Start surrounding yourself with the right people that can help you through that mindset. They're not going to do the work for you. But I've been fortunate, just like Wendy was talking about, I've been fortunate that, I started talking to people that were doing way better than I was, and I started owning it. I got rid of my own ego. I checked my ego at the door and said, hey, what are you doing that I could be doing? And there was a learning curve and there was some work involved. But once you start putting that into play, you start getting those little victories. You start, okay, I like this. I like this. And then the thing is, you start getting your financial house in order and then turn right around and pay it forward to the next person and show them.